Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Arab group and the Islamic group, I just want to also thank Malta for their hardest efforts that they did in order to put this together. Also thank our colleague, our Emirates, UAE, for their really hard work in order to pull this together. Definitely it isn't really up to what we want to see, but we see it as the beginning of the first step towards hopefully a sustained ceasefire. We know how challenging it was to reach this point. It has been late. We reached a point where we're almost now 12,000 civilians have lost their lives, 5,000 of them children. So it is time to speak up. The attacks that are continuing on civilians and hospitals, and most recently on the Shifa hospital, is not acceptable. Therefore, actions are needed. We thank China for their presidency and what they're doing in order to push this forward. We're not going to stop here. We see this as a continuation of the resolution that was adopted in the General Assembly, which we stated very clearly 3 main objectives. First was a ceasefire, then humanitarian aid to enter immediately, and stop any forced transfer or displacement of the people in Gaza. This is a small step that we see might be done through this resolution, but also in the same time, we're going to see how it's going to be implemented, and we want to call for accountability for those who will not comply. And this is very important. We'll be following this, and we're looking forward also on Friday, where we're going to be holding a humanitarian briefing in the General Assembly that we have called as the Arab group and the Islamic group. And there we will see what the situation is, and we always have to focus on saving lives, and this is our ultimate goal in this stage.